from in here. We're going to be in here.
Yeah, we're going to be good. We're going to check this run out. It's right into the ground. Coming through this real thick stuff. We were just all the way up on the hill there. There's a big tower stand that I showed you the last time. That tower stand, we're going to use that. We just cut a little trail going all the way up to it. It's on the top of that hill up by the big hemlock tree up there. And then this run down here is like right into the ground. You can see it, and it runs along this thick stuff, and there's a pine right here that I'm going to be in. I'm going to look at this pine. We got a winter rye field straight out there, maybe 100 yards. And they feed out there all the time. All this stuff in here is all kind of good bedding area. And they come out to the fields out here at night like to eat, but you catch them come moving around in this thicker stuff and cover these little trails. These trails are like they're down in the mud. I mean, they're just down in the mud. So we're going to go down and check out the spot that I want to go, and we'll see how it is down there. Okay, I was down to the second pine. We got, you can see the run coming through that brush area down there, that low area. There's a run that comes straight through, comes right through there, coming out of all that thick stuff. And there's runs branching off all over here. I'm about maybe 55 yards from the field, the winter rye field up here. This looks really nice here. Like I said, we got a pine here I could put the stand in. There's trails going along just inside the field up here. There's a big trail that goes and breaks off, comes this way up towards me, and then goes that way. You can see it run where the tracks are. And it's just loaded with deer crap. And I mean, everywhere there's deer crap. But there's it's like a really nice area. So I'm gonna check down here a little bit, check this run and see what this run looks like, and take it over a little bit. Okay, we got runs going this way. We're up from that little opening. That's the big pine that I was thinking about putting the stand in that covers all the runs converging. And then look at this run coming up. There's one goes this way and goes right around the pine. And then this one here, it's got deer crap in it. Comes up from right along the edge of that spot that I could shoot from that pine, where these trails converge. I think it's a pretty good spot. And it's not that far. The field's right there. They're skirting the inside of this field, so they're not out exposed. And it's just a good spot. So I think we're going to be concentrating on that pine tree right there where they all converge. It's tight shooting, it's thick, but that's where the big boys are. Got some old rubs. Probably from this last fall, like this past fall, coming all the way up through here. Like the turkeys aren't even in here now. We're gonna have to find them. I think up where you shot the buck, I think it's gonna be good up in there.
It'll be good
Okay.
by June.
We're on the edge of the winter rye field. I'm not going to be too far behind this pine tree. Back in this thick stuff where all the runs converge. My cousin Ed is going to be up on the top where we found that tower stand made out of good heavy steel. I mean, metal roof. This stand is nice, and we have permission to use it. So he's going to be up there, and he's on runs that are unbelievable too. It's all thick brush, and this over here is the border. We got a portable stand right there. We got a box blind right up here a little ways, but they're right on our border. We got a crop field down through that woods there, so I don't know if there's any other stands down in there off our property. We haven't been down there. They can't shoot nothing out in this field anyway. But the deer have seemed to be hugging inside the edge of this winter rye field, and like the runs are unreal. So we're in pretty good shape. We're finding big tracks, old rubs. So we're gonna be up here hunting. It's a brand new spot. This is all like what we lease, so we've never hunted over this side before. So this is what we're gonna do. There's runs all over, so we're gonna see. This is where the big bucks like to be. I like hunting the thick stuff. I don't like big open woods. I like the thick. The thicker the better. And hopefully we're gonna be up here during the summer. We're gonna be putting stands up. Probably put some cameras up on these runs, and hopefully we get 2 nice bucks out of here. So we'll see what happens.